Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kadash. Those are the only and original names of the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son. Yahweh means He is, He exists. Yahweh Shai means He delivers and He saves. Rakah, Kadash is the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles out of great millstone who rule well, who taught us this 100% truth of the Bible through the spirit of Yahweh Shai, regenerated back in these latter times to gather in the hope for the elect out of the nation of Israel that only consists of the so-called Negroes, the so-called Latinos, and the so-called Native Americans. Shalom out there to the brothers that teach, preach, and prophesy through the spirit of Yahweh Shai. And shalom out there to the brothers and sisters that scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. That's part of this 100% ministry. May the Lord continue to add peace upon you. This is Amna wa Allah out of Wisdom Cries Aloud 7. Coming back at you again, hopefully with another edifying lesson. Okay, we already see what today is. What, November 5th, 2024, the election day for Babylon the Great. This big, great circus that they're parlaying in front of the mass of peoples. That we that's in the truth, okay, understand that they don't be elected, they be selected. Okay, and this is why we're going to get on this scripture we about to get on. Okay, because there's spiritual wickedness in high places, okay, that are pulling these strings, okay, and of course you know the Lord set that up too. All right, so the title of this lesson hopefully gonna be "Stay Ready, so you don't have to get ready." Okay, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Okay, let's go ahead on and start. Let's go to the book of Ephesians. Okay, everybody know this scripture. Everybody knows this chapter. Okay, even the so-called Christianity, they know this, but they can't break it down the way it's supposed to be broken down. Because if you break it down the way it's supposed to be broken down, it's going to expose the rulership that's ruling right now. You see? And the ones that rule before them. Okay? Let's go to the book of Ephesians, and let's go to chapter 6, and let's start at verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of His might. Okay? Finally, my brother, be strong in the Lord. Well, how you going to be strong in the Lord? Well, you're going to continue steadfast in this faith that we are part of. Okay? We're going to continue to believe and understand that the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, His Son, Yahweh Shai, is only coming back for the hopeful elect. Okay? And by understanding and knowing that, we're going to continue to abide by these laws, statutes, commandments, the best of our abilities until He come back. And we're going to continue to strive in the faith and be resilient, okay, to whatever atrocity that comes our way. Being strong in the Lord, that means you can continue to scream His name, the real proper name that we spoke of before, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Okay? We're going to continue to stay we're not going to be in the world. We're not of the world. Okay? So all this stuff that's happening right now, we're going to still be bobbing and weaving out here. Going about our daily lives, doing what we're supposed to do and staying out of the midst of it. You see? Because, see, the Lord is about to unleash some hellified spirits upon this earth. Okay? This is when the time period where everything that we learned, everything that we grew up on dealing with this truth, it's going to start to manifest. Okay? So let's read that again. Verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of His might. So the power of His might. First off, you're going to continue to use His name, as we spoke of before, because His name is dreadful to the heathen and to any spirit that's unseen out here, that the Lord allows to put in these bodies. Okay, so we're going to be strong in the Lord and in a mighty power that He possesses, that He's given through us. Okay, the men of the Lord. Okay, the women of the Lord. Okay, let's read verse 11. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Okay, now He's telling you in this part right here, put on the whole armor. All right, so now we about to be scrapped up. All right, we've already been initiated, been in it. Now it's time to put on the whole armor, because these scriptures right here are about to parlay out. They're about to be manifested inside this earth. Okay? Let's read that again. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. It didn't say Satan. It said the devil. Devil means a deceiver, okay? So who has deceived the earth? The so-called white man, Esau. Okay? So the Lord is telling us to put on the whole armor for this devil, because he's going to come down with great wrath. And he's coming down with great wrath upon the whole earth. But he really wanted the men of Israel, the children of Israel, the women of Israel. And we're speaking of the Israelites, not the fake Jews. We're speaking of the real Jews. Okay? He's upset. Okay? That we are here on this unicorn. We are here on this mic. And we delivering in the message that he's coming back and he's going to destroy this kingdom, this rulership. And it's going to happen soon. Sooner than you think. So he's telling you the wiles of this devil. It doesn't say Satan. So if it doesn't say Satan, he's speaking about a so-called man, a so-called lineage. And that's Esau, Edom, Idumean. All right? For we wrestle, verse 12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. You see that? You have these devils that the Lord has given Satan to have them as their counterpart, the same way as we are with Yahushua. Okay, we're the elite men. We're the elite on the right side. That's so them devils are the elite Illuminati, and what they want to say on the left hand side with Satan. Okay, so now you have a group of men, a group of people that's out of this Esau, Edom, this man, this lineage that rules this whole earth. Okay, and he's ruling it in wickedness. And these are the unseen men that we don't see on TV. We don't see when things pop off. We see these actual beings out here. No, they're on the unseen. Okay, just like you got the regular unseen spirits that dwell throughout the earth and in the spirit world. Okay, but these particular men, these particular wicked, let's read that again. Verse 12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of the darkness of this world. Okay, it's levels to this. It's rankings to this. Okay, these presidents out here, they're just puppets. Okay, some of them don't even understand the truth of the matter. And that's why they've been so bamboozled through. See, the level of spiritual wickedness that the Lord has allowed to give, that has given Satan to give to the rulers of this world, is unbelievable. This is why they were able to rule the way they rule, with the sword and with their deceit. Okay? This is what the Lord gave Esau, Edom. Okay? But it's not going to last long. These prophecies have to be fulfilled. And once these prophecies are fulfilled, then the Lord is going to crack that sky and redeem his hopeful elect. The elect that's out of Israel. But all of these got to play out first. So we understand Esau's agenda. And we accept Esau's agenda to a degree that he has to go through. That's not saying we're going to participate in what he got going on. It's just that we accept that. Okay, that's why we're already on point. Okay? We have a step ahead. We're further ahead than the massive people out here. Because the Lord did not give these mysteries to everybody. You understand? For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, where the earth was given over into the hand of the wicked, as it speaks of in Job chapter 9, verse 24. Okay? So the Lord has the Lord has given Esau that name, the border of wickedness. Okay? He's the wicked man on this earth. Of course, we got all nationalities that perform wicked acts. But Esau, Edom is the head of the wickedness. Okay? For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, and against spiritual wickednesses in high places. Okay? Those devils are in high places. Those are the ones that set out these decrees, these laws. And these draconian laws are about to really set in, because they really don't want us speaking the way we speak it on the mic. Telling the mass of people about them. Nobody wants to hear the truth to a certain degree, except the men that know how to take constructive criticism and rebuke. But Esau, Edom is not built like that. So we're a threat to him. Okay? Because you got to understand that when these scriptures are being written and the way it's being worded, he's only speaking of to the hopeful elect. Because he already knows the brother that's writing this already knows through the Spirit that it's going to be 2/3 in a latter time that's not even going to understand and get this. That's why all of them line up right now at the polls, voting for their oppressor. When the scriptures already told you that you're not supposed to put no other nation or people over us. Okay, let them do what they're gonna do. It's not even a real voting thing anyway. You even got bamboozled by that. Okay, so the author of these books that are telling us that the Israelites are as a nation of people, his chosen people, but in this lifetime, this round, it's only a remnant that the Lord is seeking to redeem out of here. So when these things are written, it's only written to the hope for the elect, and we're speaking of the New Testament. You see? Because how can you tell somebody that don't understand something about what we just read in verse 12? For we wrestle not against flesh and blood. They're not going to understand that. But against principalities, against powers, against rulers of darkness of this world. The rulers of the darkness of this world, they're not going to understand that Esau, the Rothschild, these devils has been placed in authority to rule for a particular time period. Okay? They don't even, first of all, they don't even believe that the Yahushua is going to come out of the sky with chariots. That the devil has placed in their mindset to make like they UFOs, unidentified flying objects, when they already been identified as the chariots of the Lord. They don't even believe that. They don't even believe that the Messiah was a so-called black man. Because if they did believe that and understood that, they wouldn't be in these Christianity churches. And they wouldn't brush us off when we tell them that. And we show them. You see? So these scriptures are only for the elect out of the nation of Israel. Okay? They're not going to understand that. Let's go to verse 13. Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand. So, okay? So now when Jacob's trouble comes, when shit hits the fan for real, okay? When we're really being tested of our faith, right? He's telling us if we already have put on the whole armor of the Most High, well, the first part of putting on the whole armor is understanding these scriptures and understanding what's going to go down and what's going to take place. So that means you're already going to be girded up and spiritually minded and bonded up. That when this thing happens, hey, it might not be a sweet cake rolling through, right? But we're going to maintain. We're going to be able to come out of that form of tribulation. Okay? Because we've been already prepared for this spiritually and mentally. You see? And physically as well. You see? Verse 13, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that we may be able to withstand in the evil day. Okay? When that day comes. When he pours his wrath completely on this earth. When the hour of temptation approaches. Okay? Because after that, the Lord's going to bring his vengeance, and then he's going to bring his wrath upon the earth. You see? He's given the so-called white man Satan his turn. Then he's coming with the ultimate destruction. And he wants us to keep on our armor so we can withstand them days. The Lord said it's in Psalms 91 that it's going to be, what, 10,000 fall on your right side, 1,000 fall on your left side, but nothing shall come near you. Why would that be written? And what is it speaking about? He's speaking about this evil time period that's approaching. And we're going to see a lot of things, man. And we're going to be able to, the Lord's going to start embedding that spiritual power in us, that spirit of the extra part of healing. Because you can actually heal somebody by just the words you speak through the spirit of Yahushua. But now he's going to be able to put it where it's actually being implemented and shown throughout the mass of people. You see? All of these things are coming. This is really a rejoiceful time period for the real men of the Lord, the real women of the Lord. This is a rejoicing time period because we know it's almost to the end. You see? Verse 14, stand therefore having your loins girt about with truth and having on the breastplate of righteousness. Okay? You're going to have, you're going to be girded up with the truth that we have right now. The truth of the matter is what's making us to continue to make the videos to stay on fire. Okay? That we're not going to go backwards. Ain't no turning back now. You see? So the truth has got us in this mindset that we were able to come out of that docile state of mind we was in. And some of us, a lot of us even wasn't even in a docile state of mind. We was in particular family households that participated in these heathen things. And we were forced to do these things. But when we got older, we already understood that Christianity is full of shit. So we didn't go with that program no more. So the truth of the matter has come to set in with us. And that's part of the shield he's telling us to continue to carry and have on us as we go through these evil days that's about to approach. Okay? Verse 15. And your feet shod with preparation of the gospel of peace. Okay? Now, with the gospel of peace, yeah, we know that the Lord ain't coming back with no peace. But what he's saying is that because we understand this, nothing should be able to rattle us into a form that we want to go do something to somebody in a form of matter that we actually go do it. We could think of it. You know what I'm saying? But then you still got to rebuke that. But the actual physical part, even when times get hard, unless you have to defend yourself, you have the spirit of peace on you. Even now that we know in that camp that after this election, things are going to rise and stuff like that, okay. Until the Lord shuts us down, we still have to go out. And we still going to have to do and deliver that message out. You see? And I'm speaking of myself as well. We're going to still have to control these demons that's going to come about us, towards us, because they're coming. But we're going to still be in the spirit of peace. Because we already in the spirit of peace right now because we understand in these scriptures. And we understand in judgment. Okay? So we understand in judgment, we're not trying to do nothing to step out of order, to get the ministry blamed. You see? Verse 16, above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. Let's read that again. This is Ephesians, we're still in Ephesians chapter 6, and now we're on verse 16. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. So as we always speak of before, of course, once you come to the knowledge of the truth, that you're going to want to do these laws, statutes, and commandments the best of your ability. But we know that also it works with faith. And faith without works is dead. And faith is what's going to actually get you in the church, because that means you actually believe. You see? And with that faith that we got, when all these fiery darts are being thrown at us, when we get put in that fire, that furnace, okay, when we get put in the FEMA camps, when we get put under the gun line, you see, when we have to actually present ourselves as a living sacrifice, okay, where we're going to have to speak and say the name Yahweh and Yahweh Shai in front of the multitude, in front of the mass of people, in spite of what they're going to do to us. Well, when the fiery darts come, with the faith that we have, we're going to withstand it. And if we're martyrs, then guess what? That means we get the real crown. Not the real crown. We get a crown that's great because Yahweh Shai passed. The same way he was martyred. Okay? But see, having that faith and them fiery darts being shot at us, it's not going to bother us. Okay? Those things that Esau are going to place upon us, it's not going to take us into a phase that we're going to faint. Because we know what's on the other end of the stick. You see? Verse 17. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High. Okay? You're going to take the helmet of salvation because we understand that if we persevere through this, if we endure, okay? If we stay 2 steps ahead of this devil, spiritually and physically, right? That salvation is going to be at our doorstep. And the Lord is going to redeem us. But how does that start? Let's read that again. How does that start? And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High. So what's the sword? This is the sword. We understand what's written in this. And we believe it. And that's what matters the most. Because see, this word, as the scriptures say, cuts the hearts of men like a two-edged sword. That's why they call it a sword. We don't even have to be a form of aggressive. We could just speak in a regular tone. If the Spirit don't come up upon us to speak that boldly on them, just speak regular, and you still gonna cut them. But if the Lord still have you to speak that boldly with them, it's still gonna cut them. Either way. Because the devil and the spirit of Satan and all the wicked spirits that's out and amongst the earth do not like the Most High. And if it don't like the Most High and his Son, it's not going to like those that carry out his message and words. Verse 18, praying always and with all and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with the perseverance and supplication for all saints. So we're going to continue to pray. Each hour of the day, each minute of the day. You understand? And then we're not going to just pray for ourselves and our family. We're going to pray for all the brothers. That's part of this 100% ministry. Now is not the time to hold no bitterness, no grudges against anybody. No matter what has taken place. Okay? We all out here to do, that's part of this 100% ministry, to do what thus saith the Lord. And to carry out this ministry the way it's supposed to be carried out. We at the end. So the brotherhood of even not being part of the particular group that has the 100% ministry, being affiliates, being followers of that, we all fit like Voltron. We form like Voltron. We're going to see each other, Lord willing, in the chariots. You see? So the unification of that type of brotherhood in the spirit has to dwell amongst you. So as I personally, I'm not with all the prayer against all the brothers that's out here teaching, preaching, and prophesying that's carrying 100% doctrine. I pray for all of y'all, okay? Not just myself and my family. And at the end of the day, if you coming out this 100% truth, I love you, okay? Just like Yahweh loves you. Let's keep reading, verse 19. And for me, that utterance may be given unto me, that I may open my mouth boldly to make known the mystery of the gospel. You see that? So us brothers out here that have that austere spirit, okay, that have that rough around the edge type demeanor, especially when it's dealing with the Lord. The Lord says nothing wrong with speaking boldly. Okay? It's nothing wrong with that. Do it accordingly. Okay? Let's read that again. And for me, that utterance may be given unto me, that I may be Salakia, that I may open my mouth boldly to make known the mystery of the gospel. So those out there that are able to understand this doctrine that we teach, preach, and prophesy, because I had to learn it from those men that spoke boldly on the corners, going against all these other camps. Going against this so-called devil out here, going against these atheist niggas, going against the conscious community. The apostles, those men, they had to speak boldly. Okay? In order for them to continue to go on with this. They didn't back down. They didn't tuck in their tail. They didn't speak quietly. They spoke boldly. And that's what the seed that they put upon the earth, look what it has done. Since the time period they came out, and since they became of their own group themselves, a great millstone. Look how many men they have aboard. And look how many men that follow and chimes in. Look at that congregation. So it's okay to speak boldly. Okay? It's okay to be austere. Just do it accordingly. You see? That we're going to be able to deliver this message out and break these scriptures down properly so the hopeful elect can understand. And get built up for these last time, these days that are coming up, that are approaching right as we speak. Verse 20. We'll close out on this right here, verse 20. For which I am an ambassador in bonds, that therein I may speak boldly as I ought to speak. You see? As we ought to speak. We ought to speak boldly now. These devils are going to come at you boldly. These wicked spirits are going to come at you boldly. You're going to have all kind of crazy dreams. The Lord is going to show you a lot of things. Okay? And I'm speaking of to the hopeful elect. Okay? Things about it's a new phase about to come. We in the fourth quarter. This is the start of the fourth quarter. And we're gonna finish this, okay? We're gonna cross over this finish line. We see it. We see the finish line. You understand? And we not out here again, you know what I'm saying, to play no games with nobody. We ain't out here to get to be friendly, to get all these views, to get us there. So if they don't like us, they don't like us. We not out here to be light. We trying to survive what's about to come. And through the faith of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah, that's what we're going to do. You understand? This is November 5th, 2024. As them devils speak up, this is so-called an important lesson. It is, because you still got to look at the time period on this. That devil said 2027, that he wanted to do this, and then 2031. By 2031, 2030. So if you look at the presidential, the time period of this is 2020. They're going to get in office at 2025. So 2025 and 4 years of that is 2029. Do the math on this thing, man. We at the end. We at the end of this. You see? Ain't no time to back down or tuck in your tail. All right? Stay ready. Okay? Stay ready so we don't have to get ready. Let them get ready, which they'll never get it. But we stay ready because we've been doing this. Okay? And with that being said, I'm going to give all glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Until next time, Shalom.